Now I will discuss in this lecture regarding some problems belonging to the chapter Chemical Kinetics which appeared in NET. So the first problem, it came in June 2016. It is given that if the rates of a reaction are R1 and R2 at concentrations C1 and C2 of the reactant respectively, the order of the reaction N with respect to that reactant is given by, now which option is correct? So the solution will be, for this reaction, say Na arrow product, the rate of disappearance of the reactant is given by this rate equation. So minus dc dt equal to k into c to the power n. So this is an nth order reaction. Now we have to find the order n for this reaction. Now it is given that now it is C0 at time 0, and when the concentration is C1, the rate given is, that is minus dc dt at that time is, at time t1 is R1. So it is the rate corresponding to the concentration C1, and corresponding to the concentration C2, the rate is R2. It is given in the problem. So we can write, now this is the rate. So we can write R1 equals to k into C1 to the power n, and R2 equals to k into C2 to the power n. We have these two rate equations. Now we will take logarithm of these two equations, so that we will have log R1 equals to log k into C1 to the power n. So it will be log k plus log C1, it is the power n is on C1 only. So it is log k plus log C1 to the power n. So we have log R1 equals to log k plus n log C1. This is equation 1. Now this equation has a similar structure. So upon logarithm, it will give us log R2 equal to log k plus, since the reaction is a definite reaction for these two rate equations, the reaction is not changing and the temperature is also remaining constant. So rate constant will also remain constant. So for the second case, we will have this equation. Now let us subtract 2 from 1. So here we will have log k cancels out, and we will get here log R1 minus log R2 equals to, this will cancel out, this will be, we will take n common, so we have log C1 minus log C2. So that will give us log R1 by R2 equals to n log C1 by C2, or n equals to log R1 by R2 by log C1 by C2. So this is the answer. Now find the option which is correct. You can see that log R1 by R2 by log C1 by C2, that is the correct answer. Now we have the second problem which came in December 13. It is given that in the reaction between NO and H2, the following data are obtained experimentally. Now experiment 1, here pH2, that is pressure of hydrogen, is kept constant. I have shown you in the playlist Chemical Kinetics, you can find it, that to find the order of any reaction when there is more than one reactant, the technique is you must keep the concentration of one reactant constant and you double or triple the other component, and then you follow the rate, what is happening to the rate, and from that you can have the order for the reaction with respect to that reactant. So here also the same technique has been applied. Now PNO has been measured in millimeter Hg, and this is the corresponding rates that was measured simultaneously. So for 359 it was measured to be 1.5, for 300 it was measured to be 1.03, and for 152 it was measured to be 0.25. Now the second experiment was done for the same reaction, keeping all other parameters constant. Now here pressure of NO was kept constant and pH2 was changed. Now here the pressure studied are 289, 205 and 147. So the rates obtained, here it is dpH2 dt, it is 1.6, it is 1.1 and it is 0.79. So you have to find the order of reaction with respect to NO and H2 respectively are option A given it is 1, 2, option B given it is 2, 1, option C given 1, 3 and option D given 2, 2. These are the options given. So order of the reaction with respect to NO and H2 are this one. You have to find the order of the reaction with respect to NO and H2. So this is another problem where by studying which you will be able to find, you will get the idea how to find the order of the reaction. Now, so I mistakenly erased the relation. This relation, the relation I have obtained in the previous problem, will be useful in solving this problem. So what was that relation? It was n equals to, I can remember, that is log of the ratio of the two rates divided by the log of ratio of the respective concentrations. So that gives us the order. So this relation can help us to find out the order of this reaction. Now first we will deal with this problem. So here you see R1 for experiment 1. You see R1, that is the rate, this is the rate, equals to 1.5, for which C1 equals to, now here you see it is given concentration, but concentration is proportional to the pressure. So we can replace this C1 by P1. Since it is a ratio, the conversion factor will cancel out. So it is P1 by P2, and also we will replace here the minus dc dt terms in terms of minus dp dt. So here we will get the rate as minus dp1 dt, and here we will get minus dp2 dt, and here it is P1 by P2. So R1 equal to 1.5. See, this is the rate of reaction with respect to NO. It is 1.5 when the pressure is P1, when the pressure is 359, and we have R2 equals to 1.03 when the pressure is 300. Now the third data is not required. You can use this data to check whether your relation is correct or not. We are taking 1 and 2, you may also take 2 and 3 to check. That will give you the same order. So we put these data in this equation. So we have log P1 by P, that will be rate, that will be rate here. So it is 1.5 by 1.03. See, R1 by R2, 1.5 by 1.03, and in the denominator we will have log 359 by 300. Now, upon solving this, you will get 2.09 or something like that. Now, when you get 2.09, you will take it to the nearest integer 2. And if you get it 1.99, you take it to the nearest integer, or it is 1.901, say, you take it to the nearest integer 2. But when you get 2.5, don't take it to the nearest integer 2. It will be 2.5, since order may be fractional. But this fraction is appearing in this expression due to error in the measurement. We know that every measurement process is associated with an error. So this can be ignored, and actually this order is 2. So we got the order of the reaction with respect to NO is 2. So option B may be correct and option D may be correct. Since here only, in these two options only, the order of NO is given 2. So option B and D may be correct, A and C are wrong. Now let us deal with experiment 2, where we have R1 equals to the rates, that is 1.6, and R2 equal to 1.1, and the pressure is 289, and the corresponding pressure is 205. So let us put the value. It is 1.6, it is 1.1, here it is 289, and it is 205. Now solving this, you will get the values nearly equal to 1.03. Please check it with calculator. Maybe I am incorrect, but it will be nearly equal to this value. So we can make it to the nearest, take it to the nearest integer. So the order of the reaction with respect to H2 is 1. In experiment 2, we get the order of the reaction with respect to H2. So with respect to NO it is 2, and with respect to H2 it is 1. So it will be 2, 1. So this is the correct answer. I will suggest you that in home you pause the video and you take this data and you try to find out using these two data and check whether you are getting the order 1 or not. I am sure that you will get, using these two data or these two data, you will get order 1, and in the first case you will get order 2. Please check it. Now the next problem, which appeared in NET June 2014, it is given that for a first order reaction, the plot of ln AT by A0 versus time what it will give? It is saying that it is a straight line with a positive slope passing through origin. It is a straight line with a negative slope passing through origin, and it is an exponential curve asymptotic to the x-axis. So like this one, asymptotic to the time axis, and it is an exponential curve. It is asymptotic to the y-axis, that is towards the ln concentration axis. So what will be the answer? Now for a first order reaction, we know, this is the solution. For the first order reaction, we know the integrated rate equation to be ln C0 by C equal to kT. Now this is the initial concentration. Now they are representing it as A0, and at time t they are representing it as AT. Now this is the integrated rate equation for a first order reaction, but they are taking the concentration of the reactant at time t in the numerator. So we will have ln AT by A0 to be minus KT. If we change the numerator and denominator, then here will be a negative sign. Actually here is the negative sign, we are taking it to the right hand side by multiplying minus 1 on both sides. So this is an equation of a straight line. See, here it is plus 0, so the intercept is 0, so it will pass through origin. Since it is passing through origin, these two cannot be the answer. So C equal to 0, it passed through origin, and it is an equation of a straight line but with a negative slope. See, K is positive and here it is minus, so it will be negative slope. Now if we plot, let us switch off the AC since there is lightning. Okay, let us continue. Now, হ্যাঁ বন্ধ করেছি, হ্যাঁ. Now you see, here we take ln AT by A0, this is y, and this is time. Now that will start from origin and is negative. So this graph will not belong to the first quadrant. So it will belong to the fourth quadrant. So the graph will look like this. This is the graph. So correct answer is B. Now we come to the next problem. Now the next problem given is, it appeared in net December 2015. It is given that the concentration of reactant R varies with time for two different reactions as shown in the following plots. So in plot 1 we have the concentration of R to to be like this, and in plot 2 we have one by concentration of R to be like this. This is time. So the concentration of reactant R varies with time for two different reactions. These are two different reactions as shown in the following plots. Now the order of the two reactions are: option A, it is 0, 1, option B, it is 1, 2, option C, it is 0, 2, option D, it is 2, 1. Now to solve this problem, please visit my lecture, please watch the video. It may be in part 14 of the in the playlist Chemical Kinetics, where I have made a summary of the zero order, first order and second order reactions, and in that video I have shown you that how concentration of reactant varies with time for zero order, first order and second order reactions. We have the integrated rate equations for zero order to be like C equals to minus Kt plus C0. So this is the concentration of the reactant. So it is starting from R0 and it falls with a straight line. See, y equal to mx plus c. So this is a zero order reaction. Here n equal to 0. And for this, you can remember that 1 by c, that is 1 by r, equal to Kt plus 1 by C0. So it is R0. So starting from 1 by R0, it rises with a straight line. So this is a negative slope, this is a positive slope. So this corresponds to second order reaction. So the option will be 0, 2. This is the answer. You have to save time in competitive exam. That is the most important factor. So you must know that how reactant varies with time t in case of zero order, first order and second order reaction. For first order, what will be the graph? It will be like R. It will start from R0, but instead of falling in a straight line, it will fall exponentially. So this is for first order, this is for zero order, and this is for second order. Now try to avoid in competitive exams the hard questions, very hard questions. It will kill your time. First you see all the questions thoroughly and rapidly. You will find a lot of easy questions like this one. Solve this fast, then try the harder ones. Now the problem which came in NET December 2012. It is saying that a bacterial colony grows through cell division following the relation dn equals to lambda g n dt. Now the population of bacterial colony at time t is, first option given n0 lambda gt, g is the suffix. Second option n0 exponential minus lambda gt, and third option n0 exponential lambda gt. This is negative, this is positive. And last option it is n0 lambda gt square. So to have the answer, you start with the rate law, which is given as this one. Now rearrange the rate law, take the similar terms to one side. Now this is the rate constant. Now we integrate this equation. So we have here, this is or log natural n, and this will come out, it is a constant, so it is lambda g t plus the integration constant. Now when t equal to 0, number of population, number of bacteria is n0. So we put here, we will have ln n0 equals to lambda g into t. So here it is t equal to 0, so it is 0 plus I. So we have the value of the integration constant. We put it in this equation, so we have ln n equals to lambda gt plus ln n0. We take this to the left hand side, so we have ln n minus ln n0, so we have ln n by n0. ln n minus ln n0 is ln n by n0 equals to lambda gt, or it gives us n by n0 equal to exponential, that is e to the power lambda gt, or it gives us n equals to n0 exponential lambda gt. So this is the rate expression for integrated rate expression for the bacterial colony formation. So this is the correct answer.